Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Realm of Nostalgia. This is your boy DG the Gamer, the one and only, and we also got
Zaymac the Gamer as well.
Zaymac the Gamer. Alright, y'all, so here we have it. We are on the Mortal Kombat series. I just want to say Mortal Kombat has been a huge part of our childhood growing up.
Yeah, big part of our childhood in Midway timeline.
In the Midway timeline, we grew up on these, man. I had a lot of fun. Deadly Alliance was my least favorite, I'll be honest, but I'm pretty sure that's with everybody. Deception was a huge upgrade, but
in terms of the gameplay.
Yeah, but nobody can deny that this was revolutionary for its time when Deadly Alliance came out. So, and another reason why I didn't like this game was because they killed off Liu Kang in the beginning. Liu Kang is my favorite MK character, always has been.
But at the same time, it is still one of the darkest moments in Mortal Kombat history.
It is, and I like how they switched the story. We could really go on all day about this, honestly, but we wanted to do this because, again, we mentioned in the last video in God of War 2, Maximillian Dood and the Doods did a Rate the Costume. They're the creators of the Rate the Costume and Rate the Finishes and all that stuff, but we wanted to do our own version. How about we do that today, bro?
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
All right, man. Let's start off with Quan Chi. Let's go.
Yeah, it comes nowhere close as MK4. They should have used MK4's model.
I think MK4 was definitely a 10. I've always liked Quan Chi's costume, the design. It was very unique. Nobody looked like him. And this one is definitely a watered down version. The face model is great. I think that transitioned well.
And the coloration.
Right. So I'll give it a 6. That's what I give it.
Well, I give it a 5. Because they should have took something from Mortal Kombat 4 and made it better.
I think it's the I really like the yin yang in the middle in MK4. I like the subtlety in costumes. You know, that was a very subtle thing, but it stood out. So
yeah, I give it a 5.
Yeah, 6. That's what I'll go with.
It's also Li Mei. This is her best one.
Man, I love Li Mei, man, and not for the reason y'all guys are thinking. Slow down. But I would say, yeah, this is 9. I like Li Mei's costume.
Yeah, I give it a 10. It does fit her character, and I do like it better than MK12.
Yep, you say a 10.
Yeah, especially her model, her face model.
Yeah, the face model's the best. You know what? 10. I'll go with you. A 10.
Yeah, especially her hair.
The reason why I said 9 is because I think they should have added like a piece of jewelry or something, like a bracelet or a chain with a purple pendant, like, or a purple gem or something.
Nah,
it's missing something.
Nah, I think it's all good.
I think it needs something else, but it's almost perfect. So let's go to the next one. What we got?
Nitara.
Nitara. So, okay. MK12 is already out. I'm gonna ask you first, bro. How do you feel about Nitara in MK12? What's your opinions?
Well, the problem with Nitara in MK12 is her voice acting, voiced by Megan Fox. I mean, sure, her model is okay, but the problem is her voice. They should get a different voice actress to voice Nitara.
This may be classic MK bias. I don't know. I mean, I get called biased a lot because I'm pretty old school about these kind of things, but I don't know how I feel about Megan Fox's model being Nitara. Nothing against Megan Fox. It's nothing against her specifically. I just don't know if she fits Nitara necessarily.
Yeah, cause her voice acting as Nitara was pretty horrible, and I really hope that the developers, especially Ed Boon, just listen to the fans' feedback, cause there has been like a lot of negative receptions on social media about Megan Fox as Nitara being horrible.
I think that voice acting combined with her costume being over-designed is what I wasn't really feeling that, to be honest. I do like the old school Nitara, simplistic. The face model is amazing.
And her entire costume model.
Now this costume is, I heard from watching Maximillian Dood's video, they said it was the Kiss version, the Rock band. This costume is, I think, is unique for what it is. It's not horrible. I don't think so.
I mean, I think it does fit Natara really well as
Me too.
As a femme fatale vampire lady.
Yeah, because I mean, it adds to like that scary element. So I'll actually give that a 7. It's not bad.
Yeah, I give it a 7 too.
And it's a very good, like, spin on the kiss band. So.
Yeah. And this is peak Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung looks really. This is a 9. I think Shang Tsung looks. This is one of the best looks he's had, because I think me and you had a conversation off record where we were talking about how Shang Tsung, his costumes overall in Mortal Kombat have been hit or miss. Like, he's an amazing character, 10 out of 10 character, but his costumes overall, when you go from MK1 all the way to MK12, they've been a hit or miss. I think 1 and 2 were amazing. 3, he looked like a stripper.
Yeah.
He had the tight spandex with the G-string. That was crazy. He looked. I don't know what that was, but this is definitely a 9. What about you?
Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. This is peak Shang Tsung.
Yeah, this is. I want to say 10 too, man. I really do. But I want to see if there's something missing. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think there's something missing. I think this is still the best Shang Tsung that he's ever looked.
You know what? I'll bump it up to a 10, because there's nothing wrong with that costume at all.
And here's Kano, his MK
MK1.
Yeah, his MK1 looked.
This is actually a pretty decent Kano costume. I mean, they even had this in Shaolin Monks, right?
Yeah, and yeah. I give this costume a 9 out of 10. It's because his laser eye is really amazing based on the Terminator, and the coloration of it is really well done.
I'll give it a. You said a 9.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 9 as well. The only thing I would take away, in Maximillian and the Doods, they talked about those big metal things on his arms. Those are kind of weird.
Yeah.
I know they made a joke about it. I thought that was pretty funny. If they took those away, I'd rank it a little bit higher. But I think a 9 is good. Yeah.
Yeah. This is still the best Kano. Way better than newer Mortal Kombat.
Well, he's one of the best Kanos. I'll say that, because there's some pretty great Kano costumes.
And his character as well.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got.
Katana.
3 out of 10.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, they should have done something better with her costumes, like her colors.
This is probably the most basic Katana costume I've ever seen, ever. Like, if I wasn't a Mortal Kombat fan, I wouldn't know this was Katana at all.
Yeah. Her coloration makes her less recognizable.
I think it's a good costume, but for someone else, not for Katana. But I think my favorite part of this is the hair. But
and she has no mask.
yeah, no. What I mean, maskless Katana's not bad. I mean, pretty face model, but it's a 3. I may be a little harsh, but it's a 3.
And here's Cyrax.
Ah, man. 3.
Yeah, I give it a 3. Like, they give him this Master Chief look.
Yeah, he does got the Master Chief. And the funny thing is, Master Chief looks way better than this.
Yeah.
I was disappointed because the Cyber Ninjas. First off, Cyber Ninjas is the most creative thing. It's one of the most creative things ever. Ed Boon and the gang knew what they were doing. The helmet is the most iconic thing ever. Like, that is an amazing helmet for the Cyber Ninjas. I love the classic helmet, but the rest of the body is,
is really bad. They should have took something from Mortal Kombat 3 and made it better, like the black undersuit that covers his stomach.
It's MK3, and you know what else? The MK Annihilation movie. I think the Cyber Ninjas in that looked amazing, like that. But this, nah, they downgraded with this one.
Yeah, looks more futuristic.
I mean, you want it to look futuristic, but he doesn't look like a ninja. They had ninja elements with this with Cyrax, Sector, and Smoke. He just looks like a. I don't know what he looked like, but there's no ninja element except the mask. So 3 out of 10.
Oh, you mean helmet?
Yeah, the helmet is the ninja element, but everything else no. 3 out of 10.
And
let's go to Sonya. Let's go all the way to Sonya.
And here's Sonya Blade. This is a peak.
I think this is the best Sonya has looked out of all the games combined, in my opinion. When you think about MK1 all the way to
Deadly Alliance.
Well, even after, I'm talking about just the whole timeline. I think Sonya looks the best in this game because it's not too revealing, but at the same time, it's not too how do you say, like, conservative?
Conservative?
Like she has a sexy look, but it's not too much, and I think that's what I like about it.
Yeah, but also about Sonya Blade, like Sonya Blade is a badass female character, but she's also portrayed as a femme fatale as well.
Yeah, she has a sexiness to her, but they're not trying too hard with it. That's what I like about it. So this is a 10 out of 10 Sonya.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 Sonya. This is peak Sonya.
She needs one with the hat too. Like, I wish they had a version of this with the hat on, cause she has her stripes on her like the badges and stuff, which is great. I think one of the dudes, I think it was Steve, that talked about that in their video, which is pretty cool. I agree with them. This is 10 out of 10 Sonya, bro.
Yeah, and here's Johnny Cage with the tuxedo.
Yeah, this is
Well, first off, in my opinion, I give it a to me I give it a 8 out of 10. It does fit Johnny character as a Hollywood actor. I wish they replace his goggles with the black glasses.
Yeah, so this is, for those who don't know, this isn't the first time he's actually looked like this. This was an alternate costume in MK4 as well, and he did have the black shades, like you said, which did look much better. I do like the James Bond kind of. I like how they incorporated it, like it's a James Bond kind of like shout out. So I will give it like I'll give it an 8. I like what they did with it.
Yeah, I would give it a 10 if they replace his goggles with the blue goggles with the shades.
It'd be crazy if you could actually use the gun in the game. That would have made it a little bit cooler too. But yeah, I'll give it an 8. The James Bond shout out. I'm a huge fan of James Bond, so I mess with it.
Yeah. And here's Frost, her debut.
Frost is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
No pun intended. Or pun intended.
Yeah, this is a 9 out of 10 Frost. Like this is a peak Frost. She looks so much better than in Mortal Kombat 11.
I'll give Frost a 7. The only reason I'll give it okay, so first off, the hair, the eyes, the mask, and the sash, like
and the black
vest.
suit.
Yeah, the vest is amazing, and the design of like the cloth. But I think it's the torso, the waist up is great. I think the waist down is generic. I think you remember Kunimitsu from Tekken 2?
Yeah.
It's basically the female Yoshimitsu. They had, like, she had ninja boots. I don't think she has ninja boots in this game. Frost doesn't. Kunimitsu had the ninja boots. She had, like, I think that's what's missing. Like, the ninja boots, kind of the baggy pants.
Well,
like, make it more ninja. Kind of like the Iron Monkey kind of thing.
Well, I think she still has ninja boots, but it doesn't give you the option to, like, use the camera to look down to Frost.
Well, she doesn't have the traditional, like, ninja boots, if you know what I'm talking about.
In gameplay?
Yeah. So it's very. I think if she had that, I would have liked it a little bit more. I may sound nitpicky, but
other than that,
it's a 7.
Not to me. That's a 9 out of 10. This is a peak Frost. She looks better than Mortal Kombat 11.
Well, absolutely. I think the most I'll give it is an 8.
And this is alternate rating.
This is a really good rating, in my opinion. I think it's rating is, it gives him another god-like look. From what I remember in the full gameplay, he has on like what, Japanese sandals.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the Heihachi Mishima in Tekken 3. I think his alternate costume kind of had the shirt off with the loose pants and the Japanese sandals, but this is
this is the best alternate Raiden that he's ever looked. Like
this is a
like,
9.
Yeah, I give it I give it a 10 out of 10. This is like this costume. It does reminds me of Zeus from God of War 2 and Heihachi Mishima from Tekken 3.
Yeah, like they merged Zeus and Heihachi and then made Raiden, like pretty much. I give it a 9 though, for real.
Yeah, cause Zeus has thunder powers like Raiden.
Right. Yeah, awesome Raiden, man. I love it.
And this is this costume is peak for Katana. This is I give it a 10 out of 10 Katana costume.
This is yeah, I mean it's classic Katana. I think I like the
coloration.
The coloration is amazing. I like how they did like a lighter, kind of like a sky blue.
And in her hairstyle.
Yeah, the hairstyle. This is peak Katana. I give it a 10 out of 10. Definitely better than that default one. That default one was bad.
Well, actually, this is her default costume.
No, I meant the not default, the original costume, whichever term you use for it, I forgot. But yeah.
I mean, like I said, this costume, in my opinion, it does look better than Mortal Kombat 12.
Yeah, 12 is. We'll get to this, but it's just being too over designed is the thing. But yeah.
Yeah. And this is also Li Mei, aka stripper Li Mei from the strip club.
Yeah, this the laugh. I mean, yeah. If obviously because she's pretty and what she's wearing, it's gonna be very appealing. But for the sake of costume, so yeah, I'll give this a 5. Yeah, it's 5.
The colors are good, but I give it a 5. It's pretty average.
Yeah, she looks like one of those the strippers from the strip club in GTA San Andreas. Nah.
And here it is. This is one of the worst costumes that they ever designed for Reptile.
I want to give this a 0 so bad. I don't know what. Reptile is definitely one of the greatest MK characters of all time, but this was awful. Man.
Yeah. This time we're doing 0 to 10 scale. So yeah, this is a 0 out of 10 Reptile.
Yeah, this is a 0. I don't like anything about this at all.
Yeah, like Reptile, he's supposed to be a reptilian ninja.
I will say the only reason I'd give it a 1 is because at least it looks a little bit better in the artwork. Just slightly. That's the 1%, but in game, this is fam.
It's still horrible.
Yeah, that's bad. Nah.
And speaking of worst costume, this is Shang Tsung's alternate.
This is definitely the worst Shang Tsung costume ever that I can honestly think of. So if y'all don't know, this was supposed to be a spin-off of MK2. MK2 was one of the greatest looking young Shang Tsungs ever, but the color scheme, the kung fu element, but for some reason they made him look like a little kid in this one. I don't like it.
Yeah, he looks like a little kid that's like cosplaying Shang Tsung.
This is a 2 for me.
Yeah, 2 out of 10.
Yeah, this is a 2. Sorry.
And everybody's most hated characters, Su Hao.
My guy Su Hao. Hey man, y'all gotta give Su Hao some slack, man. I think, listen, I've never liked Su Hao either. I never took him seriously. I'll say that. But remember when Max said he looked like a Nazi stripper?
Yeah, that's what he does looks like.
That's the best way to sum him up. Shout out to Max with that. Like a Nazi stripper is the best way to describe this dude. or like a bus driver. You just a Nazi stripper bus driver, man. This is wow.
That's a 3.
I'll give it a. You know what? I think
Well. First of all, his character is a 1, but his costume is about a 3. Because they keep wasting Su Hao so badly. Even the developers like Ed Boon and John Tobias, they even hated Su Hao as well.
I think costume wise, I think there's a lot of potential. I'll be honest, there is potential with it. You know, because he's he looks like he could be a part of like the military. Like he has that militant look to him. So I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 because the costume does have potential. He's just missing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I give it a 4.
And this is Baraicho, his first debut.
Baraicho is so his face model in this game is
good.
The face model in Deception was way better than this one, and I like Baraicho with the full beard. I think he looks a lot better with that. The hair is good.
But the rest of his costume is awful.
Yes, it's pretty bad. I think it's over designed too.
Yeah,
the belly is crazy.
Looks like a homeless dude living in the streets, eating too much food. They're like so unhealthy.
I think I like the kung fu element to it, but I think the color scheme is throwing me off too. He looks like Christmas, got the red and green. This is a 3. I give it a 3.
Nah, I give it about a 2.
Yeah, it has a little bit of potential, but it's a 3. Yeah.
And here's Blaze.
Blaze looks like Human Torch.
Yeah, he does look like Human Torch. From
with armor.
Yeah, from Spider-Man.
Yeah, he looks like Human Torch and with underwear, with metal underwear. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, but
2.
Yeah, 2 out of 10. Like
2
Blaze.
out of 10, bro.
Yeah, Blaze unfortunately was a waste of potential.
And you know, I'm glad you said that because Blaze had a lot of potential, but in this game,
This costume's even worse. For Su Hao. Like this like the color scheme was really bad, and he's like missing the cap, and it looks too similar from his first costume.
Yeah, this one is the worst one. I think the other one at least had potential. This is a 1.
Yeah, 1 out of 10.
The costume's a 1. Nah.
It looks exactly the same.
It looks way worse in my opinion. That's
And here's Movado.
This Movado looks pretty good. I will say this is definitely a
8 out of 10.
I'm in between 8 and 9. I'll give it a. For Movado, I'll give it a 9.
Yeah, but his character was wasted.
His character's a 1, but this is definitely a 9. I like it.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. Movado.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here's Jax.
This is the worst Jax has looked to me in all of Mortal Kombat. I think again it has potential, but you know, I think the arms are extremely huge.
And the goggles should not be in his eyes.
I think it had potential because Jax is in the military, but maybe something different. I don't know. This is definitely
a 4.
I think 4 is right. 4 is right. I agree.
Yeah, it looks a bit too over designed. Like
yeah, it's too much. Sorry, Jax.
And here's Sonya.
I like this costume as well. You know what? I think this is a 9. I said the other one was a 10. This is a 9. I like it.
Yeah. This General Sonya costume, it looks so much better than in Mortal Kombat X General Sonya.
Yeah, they did Sonya just right in this game. Face model, costume design. So this is a 9. I like it.
Yep, 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
And here's Draman.
I thought that was meat.
Nope.
Ah man. 2. Nah.
Well, why 2 out of 10? Even though Draman is always like that ugly demonic character from NetherRealm.
The mask. I think Drummond has. So let me say this: as a character, Drummond has a ton of potential. I don't dislike the character. I just think that he needs a better design. I think the mask was very unique, his original design, but it just needs some work. I think this, I don't know. Some things are just unnecessary on this. I give it a 2.
Yeah, it's such a shame they wasted Drummond and replaced him with Devora that a lot of people hate. Mortal Kombat X.
I'm glad you brought up that point because I don't know why Drummond just could have replaced a character like that. You know what I mean? If you wanted someone who had a creepy element to him, and
with the flies.
Yeah, with the fly, like Drummond. Yeah, like I think just replace Devora with Drummond. Like I said, as a character, he has a lot of potential, but
they just wasted him.
They wasted him and his design. So this is a 2.
Yeah, 2 out of 10. Yeah. Like honestly, I'd rather have Drummond back rather than Devora.
Yeah, me too.
And here's Nataro's iconic costume.
Yeah, this is a 9. Like, this is classic Nataro's the best Natara. I may sound biased, y'all, but this is 9 out of 10.
Actually, I give it a 10 out of 10. This is the best Natara she ever looked. Yeah. I mean, I know they brought it back in MK12, but it comes nowhere close as this one to being perfect.
If they put Megan Fox, the character model, in this costume, it would have been much better in 12. But I don't know how they went from this to MK12 Natara. MK12 Natara looks
wasted potential.
It's just wasted. This is how Natara should look. The classic Natara is the best one.
Yeah, I agree, especially the wings.
Yeah.
And here's Frost's alternate costume.
They took a lot of the ninja element out of it. This is like, this is Frost when she's trying to get sexy. This is
but making her more femme fatale look.
I'll give it a 6.
Yeah, I think I give it a 6. It does look better than Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, anything looks better than 11.
Because I'm not a big fan of Cyber Frost.
Yeah, Cyber Frost was kind of nah, but yeah, stick to that.
And here's Scorpions.
Yeah, this is a 10, man. I really like this costume. I always have.
Yeah, me too. 10 out of 10 Scorpion. The Infernal Scorpion. This is the best.
This is the best Infernal Scorpion because they remember how they did the Infernal Scorpion in Shaolin Monks.
Yep.
This is definitely
the peak Infernal Scorpion.
Absolutely. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
And here's Drummond's first costume. The mask was really iconic.
And this looks way better than the other one.
So yeah, I think I give it a 6. They could have done something better with that costume, while keeping the mask. And the club was really iconic for Drummond.
I'll say I'll say it's 6 too because it has potential. It's still missing a lot in my opinion.
Yeah, but his character was really hated by many Mortal Kombat players, especially the developers.
The character's himself isn't bad. It's just his design looks. I'll give it a 5. The mask is the best part, obviously, but I just think his costume needs a lot more work. I think that's why people didn't like him. Which they could have done better.
Yep. And here's Raiden. This is
peak Raiden.
Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 Raiden.
10 out of 10 Raiden. Absolutely.
This is definitely the peak of Thunder God.
Raiden, this is. I've always missed this look with Raiden. This is full tier, full God mode. When it comes to Raiden, they got the kung fu element to it,
And the cape.
The cape adds to it. Yeah, this is 10 out of 10 Raiden.
Yeah.
I think this is my favorite Raiden costume of all time.
Yeah, and honestly, I think this costume does look better than NetherRealm Raiden.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, NetherRealm Raiden looks good. It's just he's over designed. And I don't like the cowboy boots he wears in 11. It just throws it off for me.
Yeah, and honestly, I really wish that MK9 Raiden should have looked like this.
Yeah, he still had that martial arts element to him with his attire,
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, 10 out of 10, man. Absolutely.
And about rating Mortal Kombat 2021, they wrote him so horribly.
Yeah.
Even though he looks good with the Japanese look.
Yeah. What we got with this?
And this
0.
Yep, 0 out of 10 Reptile.
Well, the only reason I give it a 1 on this one, because they do at least have the ninja parts to him, like the vest and I like the medallion on his belt.
But
So I give that I mean, it's still, the costume's still bad. It's a 1.
Yeah, they should have changed the face model to make it similar from Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
Yeah, he got a fish head too.
Yeah,
he got like a tail. He got a piranha head with a reptile body. Nah, sorry.
And this is the peak of Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
This is all. I've always loved this costume.
Yeah, me too.
I would definitely give this a
10 out of 10.
I'll give it a 9. A 9 for sure.
Why give it a 9 even though I give it a 10?
That's just my opinion. I give it a 9. I think there's still something they could have. I think there's something they could do different with it still. It's still potential. This costume still has potential to where you could do something else with it, so I'll give it a 9.
Well, to me, I give it a 10. Like the color scheme, the mask, and the Chinese symbols with the medallion. It looks so phenomenal.
I think it's just the bottom half was maybe a little bit generic, but it's all good.
And this is Kung Lao. This is the peak.
10 out of 10 Kung Lao.
This is the peak of Kung Lao costume. Like the color scheme, the hat, and the face model. It looks perfect.
Yeah.
For a 2002 game.
Okay, so let's go to the next one.
And here's Kenshi.
So this this Kenshi's definitely a 2, but
his character was a 10.
Yeah, and I think we're missing
his blindfold.
And we're also missing his primary costume on here as well, so I'll put it up on the screen for you guys. Classic Kenshi's 10 out of 10 Kenshi. The classic look he has.
Yep. And here's Mocap. Just a 0. He's too generic.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to be for comic relief, but 0.
And here's Jack's alternate costume.
Okay. The stereotypical look is hilarious, but this is obviously like a 3.
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat symbol.
This costume is funny, but yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's a 3. And here's Cyrax alternate. It's even worse.
0. There's no way, bro.
Yeah, 0 out of 10.
There's no way, bro. That's all we gotta say about that. Hold on, go back. If you go to the main, go to the character
select screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry about the guys. There's been some missing costume for primaries.
Yeah, I wonder why. Usually the primaries will pop up first, right?
Yeah.
Go to we're missing a Quan Chi's primary and Baraicho.
Yeah, that's what's missing. But anyway, this is Scorpion's classic costume. This is a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, this is the peak of Scorpion.
Yep.
A ninja inferno look.
Okay. Go to Baraicho. This is 6.
Yeah. I give it a 5. They should have done something better with the colors.
Yes, the color scheme, and I think the robe should have been more like a silk robe. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, for a drunken master.
Yeah. Go to Quan Chi's primary. This is a great. What do you think?
Yeah. This Quan Chi costume, I say it's a 9 out of 10. This is the peak of Quan Chi.
Yeah, I'll give this like
a 9.
I'll give this a. Yeah, I agree. 9. I had to think about it.
Yeah. This costume, he does remind me of Kratos from God of War.
Absolutely.
Like he took like they took some inspiration from God of War and made it better.
Let's go to Sub-Zero.
Let's do Kenshi. This is the peak of Kenshi for his debut. 10 out of 10 Kenshi.
10 out of 10 Kenshi, absolutely. Go to Sub-Zero.
And here's Sub-Zero.
So I know this is a controversial kind of,
opinion.
Costume. This is actually, I really like this look for Sub-Zero. Obviously, it needed, it needed to be like toned up a bit. That's why they brought it back in, what was it, MKX?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat X.
So I actually like how this looks slightly better than X, slightly. This had a lot of potential. So because I like it a lot, I know some people don't. I give it an 8.
Yeah. I think I give it a 6. Like the Chinese symbols was really good, but the problem is his face model.
Oh snap!
Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, and we're also missing Kano's primary. This is the
Kano's primary. So this is a
8 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely an 8 out of 10. I remember Max and the Doods were talking about the lock of Sonya's hair on his necklace, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, the ponytail.
I never noticed that. That is kind of wild. But the costume itself is, I give it a 9.
Yep. Yeah, I think this is a peak. One of the peak Kano.
Yeah. Let's go to
Kung Lao.
classic, man.
Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Jet Li Tai Chi Master look amazing.
Yeah.
Truly amazing.
I really wish that Kung Lao could have looked like. I really wish Kung Lao Mortal Kombat 9, X, and 11, even 12. That's what he could have looked like.
Yeah. Go to Johnny Cage's primary.
And here's Johnny Cage's primary.
Johnny Cage's primary is like a 5 to me.
Oh yeah, I had to make sure I do that so I don't exit out the menu. So it doesn't exit out the menu automatically. But anyway,
It's 5.
but yeah, this costume's a 5. The color scheme is good. Like they should have give him the kung fu shoes, just like in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 1.
Like the Jean-Claude Van Damme thing. It's just missing a couple elements.
And it should have changed the glasses to make it look like Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah.
This is Mavato's costume.
Mavato, again, character's still a 1. He's horrible as a character. But the costume itself isn't bad. I give it a 7.
Yeah, I think I give it a 7. It's not too bad. I wish the color scheme is better, like give him the red to fit him as a red dragon.
Yeah. So, looks like we rated all the costumes. So, thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to do MK Deception next, which is a much better game and even has some better costumes. So, what you think, bro?
Yeah, I agree that some of the costumes in this game were really good, but some of them are bad.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. So, appreciate y'all for tuning in this thing. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the realm of nostalgic gaming. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.
Peace out.